Welcome to episode 10 of Fate Awakens. Last time our players decided to start traveling to Parvus from Vaftion and decided to get up to a higher view to talk to some wolves. On the way down, the wolves started to gather around the party, and we're going to roll initiative.
All right.
Everything's going pretty well so far.
Oh, hey. I'll take the new roll.
I'll take that.
That is either a good or bad sign.
Oh,
All right, Edmund.
Edmund is at 13.
All right, draw.
I crit, so 22.
Good.
Arena.
15.
Dominic.
I have rolled a 19 total.
Remdil.
I crit, so 22.
Oh, baby, let's go.
Baby.
We are
19
alert.
as well.
God.
Rim draw in
I'm
it.
a
Oh, I forgot about that.
What was the lowest roll there? 15?
Yeah.
13.
13?
Well,
Ready for these wolves. I'm up.
I guess it makes sense. They've been like...
What's really bad?
Frail when they're preying on. So.
Everyone rolled really good.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Well, that's a good thing.
So top three
Rim draw.
are going to be, what's your dex, Rimdil, and draw.
14.
Plus 2, 6, so it'll be the same thing.
Rim
Does
draw.
that help you at all?
Everyone roll initiative. You three roll initiative.
Again.
Which three? I think he's the third.
15.
19.
Okay.
Did the Chris's.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, Rimdil, you're up first.
Shit.
Chris Q.
Sort of wordy. He's going to be like, all the wolves. Damn it.
And then the other 37 wolves appear.
Look at all these wolves.
Look at all these wolves.
Not a cat.
You said they're just surrounding at this point.
Yep, they're just surrounding y'all,
Kill them.
coming out of the trees.
Kill them.
And the trees get thicker as they get further away.
Kill one to teach the others a lesson.
Leave one alive to sit.
You left several warnings too, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Many.
I believe he said that they would be being
Probably.
cleaned up for weeks after this fight.
I don't know that I said that.
So probably that speech has me a little amped up. So I'm gonna move to the closest one here and swing away.
Okay.
13 to hit.
13 hits.
A 13 hits? Good to know.
So
For
we have tools.
max damage of 10.
7.
Okay.
Crit?
You using a club?
Max damage?
Club?
Short
sword.
sword.
Short sword. All right, as you cleave through this hide and dig deep with your short sword,
Aww.
it seems to almost fall down as it just kind of looks up at you, snarls, and it kind of wavers. It's still there.
Well, that's gonna be it for me.
All right.
That's it, sure.
After that, the wolves start to close in.
Why you gotta be so fast?
Uh-oh, wolves.
They're speeding.
One gets
Woofies.
behind you.
Rude. I was trying to be nice to them.
And none for
You can still
Marina.
hold them technically.
I can, yeah. I can still talk to them.
All right, draw. The one on you
You can like
goes to bite you
react to speak to wolf.
for a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
I thought you would be good enough.
You know that it hits.
Why would you cut me though?
6 piercing damage. Need you to make a strength save.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
Mm-mm.
3.
As you get
Hard 3.
as you get knocked prone straight to the ground.
I am dog.
All right. Edmund, as you get 2 of them on you, you have a 11 to hit.
Nope.
Ha!
Heyo.
How about a 16? Okay. You take a total of 8 piercing damage,
I'm down.
and you automatically are prone. And then Dominic, or not Dominic, I'm sorry, Rimdil.
Is this the part where
This is
wolves
starting
kill us
off
all?
great.
That is a unnatural 20 to hit.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yikes.
Is 7
We rolled
piercing
so
damage.
good.
I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
I'm gonna fail that one already.
That's a 9
All right.
Also
with her
prone.
plus 6.
So 15.
You are now not
No,
going
no,
to
no.
It was a 3.
The grand total's a 9.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, who's standing now?
Just you.
I'm
And Dominic
also okay.
All right.
Good luck.
These
You're
wolves,
not down though. You're just
I'm
prone. You're down. Okay.
these wolves walked in and we were like, woo! Stop it!
Oh,
All right, draw.
Oh, I get to do this all that?
Yep, here we go.
turns are cool.
Alright, can I stand up?
Yes.
Is that that camera? It's that camera.
You are now standing up.
It's very rude of you.
Do you guys not have battle map on? It just has the autofocus bar or square.
Is he within 5 of me? I mean, like, kinda, right?
If you,
He is technically right in this square,
Okay,
so you can walk one step and get to him.
Yeah, I would
He's
get
technically-
slaps kind of hard doing that. I'm going to... I'm trying to see where they all are. I'm just going to slash at the one in front of me.
Okay. Roll an attack roll.
A 15.
15 to hit.
Yep.
That definitely hits.
For a solid 5 acid damage.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to whimper for the rest of my turn.
All right.
Free action.
All right, Jethro.
Hey, yo. I'm asleep, so I would like to wake up.
All right, roll me a concentration check.
You gotta wake up.
Concentration check.
roll for consciousness.
20.
You're awake.
30.
Okay.
Alright.
You're awake.
Is that my action?
Yep.
Bonus action? What is
That's
that?
your action.
Oh, bonus action.
Alright, you see chaos.
Bonus action.
Everyone's on the
I would like to stay around there like that.
Okay. That's your movement. Half your movement.
Alright, well, in that case, bonus action, I would like to rub sleep from my eyes.
Okay.
What's your free action? You still have a bonus.
That's about it. I don't care. I have no
What is going on out here?
I swear.
All right, Dominic, you're up.
What do my eyes see?
Where is
Cliff.
Edmund at?
I'm on the ground next to that.
Yeah,
light.
Edmund's over here on the other side of the fire.
He's the dead old guy.
I'm gonna move just here, right in the middle of everyone, and I'll bonus action do the glyph thing, and light explodes,
Okay.
which does nothing right now. But right now, I will cast.
I thought that was going to be awesome. Light explodes. Ooh, what
We're
does that
level
do?
1.
No,
You
no,
need awesome things.
it doesn't do anything right
Absolutely
now.
nothing.
It looks very fancy, but I will cure wounds on it, so it doesn't die.
Like that.
That was
Heyo.
terrible damage.
Oh, I could have cured wounds. I
Seven?
always forget it's a bonus.
Heals you for 7.
No,
Healing word is bonus.
Healing
Cure
word's
wounds is
bonus, cure wounds.
action.
Which one's the ranged?
That's healing
Word.
Healing word.
That's an action?
Bonus
Bonus.
action.
Bonus. That's the bonus action. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Healing word.
So
How
we're
much
lit
did
up
you get?
for a little bit. You got 7.
I have 7 health total.
Okay, well that's
You're
yeah.
fully.
You're back up.
You're welcome.
I get attacked by a wolf. I'm like,
Call an ambulance!
All right, Arena.
What?
By the way, I'm
Okay,
awake.
I think that I'm
Pulls
gonna.
out a pistol.
Where are you gonna go?
Oh, I don't know. I'm so fast. I have 35 feet of movement.
You can reach any of them.
Oh, yeah,
I was gonna do a big ass blast. You not dying is more important.
yeah.
I am going to, I think, come around or through maybe.
Okay.
Through, and I'm gonna come at this one with my spear, and I'm gonna try and spear it
Okay.
through the head.
Do arena things. I believe in you.
18.
That's more than
18
30.
hits.
Yes, yes it does. And then 6.
6 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the one you already hit.
It is.
No.
No, that one that was hit is over there, right?
First hit, right? Or draw.
Yep,
Draw
I've hit
hit
it
that
once.
one.
So that one goes down.
Nice.
And then I am going to use The rest of my no. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna use.
Someone's got to do that.
You've got 15. You've got 20 feet
I
left.
like it.
Can I? Can I move behind this wolf?
You can move to here.
Okay, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Can I move to in front of you? There's not even a wolf by you.
There will be.
I know, I killed it.
That's true.
And then I think I'm gonna move just kind of like through the middle.
Okay.
Jethro was like, no,
As far as I
they're not near wolves. They will be.
I'm looking towards the future here.
I mean, once he
You've got
dies,
5 feet from here, but they're blocking your way right now.
That's fine.
Okay.
Can I like bonus action like start to help Edmund up?
You can action help him up.
Do you have
I
another-
will. I will
an
just
action.
say, Edmund, get up. I don't have another action.
Fair enough.
Encouraging words.
If I was a bard,
His
you'd feel
hands-
inspired.
All right.
Quietly reaching up to you and you're like, yeah, man.
So I guess as quickly as I went down and felt my life leaving me, I immediately feel back to life.
You look into the face of two wolves staring at
Right.
you.
I reach and kind of scatter in the dirt on the ground and grab my book and put it up like this, and I'll go ahead and cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
From reading the.
While on the ground still?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
while on the ground, I'm just reading it, and then if I can, I would probably try to kick up at the one like in the face if I'm on the ground.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't try to stand up if I'm like
All right, roll an attack roll.
hunched over. With what? Strength.
Strength.
Okay. 12.
12 does not hit.
Okay.
Close.
Yep.
So I kick him in the face and it doesn't hurt him at all.
Yep. You just kind of kick at him, and a little bit of dust is thrown around.
I think you just made him
When
angrier.
you said like reach into the dirt, I thought you were gonna be like pocket sand.
All right, Rimdell.
Good idea.
Already.
You want to stand up?
That's the one I
Not
took
again.
a big chunk out of. Yeah.
After I kick, can I like?
Yeah, I'll stand back up. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I stand up after I kick? If I'm like distracted.
You still have your movement, bro.
Yeah. So you want to just kind of sit there?
After I stand up, I'm not gonna
Move
do
away?
anything, yeah.
Okay. So you stand up.
Swinging on the wolf in front of me if it's still
Alright.
standing.
Yes.
Swing on him.
His jaw's like half hanging off.
21.
It hits, and it goes down no matter what.
25.
What if you roll 0?
Well,
That is 0, huh?
that's another 10 damage.
Okay. As you slash through this one, you go straight through its spine. All right. You want to move anywhere?
This one.
I'm gonna let out kind of a battle cry and then move next to Edmund.
Who's raging?
No.
Okay.
Fight
I
me.
just kind of,
Confused on the mechanics.
yeah.
All right. As it does this, that one turns to you and attacks you.
Well, that backfired.
That is a 22 to hit.
What's your AC?
How much damage?
What's your AC?
16.
That's
Can you give
a
me a
5-point
plus?
difference?
No.
No, it's a 6-point difference.
Well,
You need to get to a 7 to make it 9.
yeah. I can't, no.
Okay.
Okay.
If you can
That
put
is-
7 AC, that's
I have a glyph.
I mean,
around
I
me,
can.
right?
It's just unlikely.
really.
Everyone has a glyph on them, yeah.
Oh, everyone does.
8 piercing damage, and I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
Okay, so
What
as
about-
I'm running up and he like bites or slashes at me,
Uh huh.
as I go down.
And I'm like, God damn
He
it.
down.
All right, and the other one's gonna bite at. That is a 13 to hit.
So as
Yeah,
it tries to bite
major
me,
armor.
it hits this magical armor around me,
There you go.
and its teeth hurt now.
Yep. You noticed anyone around you?
Me.
Okay, you notice this bite actually, it looks like it makes impact, but it doesn't really bite him. Alright,
I want that. My character wants that.
draw.
I'm going to start my turn by kind of leaning back and howling into the air.
Okay.
And in their language, I'm gonna kind of say like, "I told you this would happen. Run while you can."
Okay, make a intimidation check.
We just killed like two of them. I think they're pretty intimidating.
16.
Well,
And then we
One
got
of
up.
them just snarls at you. The other one, that bit at Edmund, kind of looks at you and just kind of, you notice a little twinkle in his eye, just kind of, the face he makes towards you definitely doesn't look as intimidating as before.
I'm gonna look at him in the eye, claws extended, and then walk over to his friend who wasn't scared and slap that dude.
Okay.
Slap him.
Go and slap him.
Backhand.
Okay.
Maximum disrespect.
22.
It's
It's funny that you like manifest claws, but you backhand him anyway.
For 1 damage. No claw.
1 damage.
Not fitting.
1 point of psychic damage.
Yeah.
And then I want to look back at the first one and be like,
I could do this all day.
All right.
most
After
I've ever
draw.
had.
Like, bitch.
Jethro.
Oh, hey, that's me.
Jethro,
So there's what, 2 of them standing?
Yep, there's 2 of them over
One's in
there.
the woods over there.
be creeping.
The ones in the wolves seem to be down.
No, the one in the wood.
There's
over
one
there.
in
Yep,
between.
he's over there.
Oh,
He's like, I'm not.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
That guy in the tree
Face.
made some sense.
We're in trouble.
shoot in the face.
I didn't see that.
It's fine.
Ooh, that's not happening.
Yeah, I was wondering why you didn't go to that one over there. I was like,
14,
see it at all.
my friend.
What is it?
Just skulking.
Hits.
Don't worry about that guy.
he's watching in horror
the right
as we
die.
drop off his
Does he just slap a wolf?
4.
4 damage.
Eldritch Blast
Come
to
on,
the
okay.
face.
All right.
And then I'd like to walk up. Who's that on the far right?
Homest.
That's me.
Oh, you see a little corner of people.
GOP.
I'd like to tuck myself right in there.
Great.
Right
Oh
next to me.
Yeah.
right behind the meat shield.
Walk behind me, give me a little kiss on the neck.
You're doing great, buddy.
All right.
Have you done anything else? What else did you do?
I shot him
Dominic,
in the
you're
face
up.
and woke up. Okay, it's been a long day.
I'm going to. The glyph is just going to spin harder and harder and faster and faster. It's going to start making really terrible noise, and the one that he damaged already can make a wisdom save as I cast Toll the Dead.
Yay!
He's doing it.
It's terrible.
doing it.
Doing
What is
it.
it? 8.
That is an 8. That is a failure.
Failure.
7 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Because it's still
The
there.
one that. Who hit? He hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That silverback one right there.
7.
The backhand.
7.
Okay.
Still there?
He's still there.
You're down.
Yes.
That was a cantrip, so I still have a bonus action. I will healing word him. Say, you're not done yet, Rundle.
Plus you get back.
Oh, right, yeah. I need to I was like, you're full, right? That's how it is. 5 plus 3. 7.
8.
Hey.
Math.
Okay.
All right.
It's hard for me.
After
The
Dominic,
bane of dungeons and
Arena,
dragons.
Matt.
you're up.
Oh, okay. Can I move through them now that they're standing?
You can move through allies, yeah.
Yes. You just can't be in the alley space.
Oh, pardon me.
Climb over.
Okay. Can I like move on the other side of this hole?
Picture.
Yeah, you can get there.
A little
Yeah.
jump flip
I'm
over.
gonna stab him.
All right.
Oh, you're hitting him with a spear?
Duh.
all
Does a 10 hit him?
It does not.
Okay,
Well-
then I'm gonna use my bonus action
Before you do
to
that,
kick this wolf in the ass.
Plus 5?
Yep.
5 hits.
the
Yeah.
glyph that started spinning stops, and one of the spokes like wraps around, I don't know, your arm or something, I don't know.
Mhm.
And it just guides you. And a little bit of oomph. That's my reaction.
Nice.
So you're one a day.
I give 2 a day currently.
7 damage.
7 damage to
That
this
one.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kaboom!
7 damage. Both of them look pretty hurt. They're both bleeding.
I have a bonus action.
little-
So I'm gonna bonus action. Oh, I wanna kick him in the balls. Those balls.
Why would
So it's just my. I think I'm gonna bonus action like chop right down on his spine
Okay.
and like try and
Okay.
break his spine with my
roll
offhand.
roll an attack. Roll another
Who hurt
attack. It hits.
Oh, I thought she crit.
No, that would have been awesome though. And it's a 7. Another
7. As you hit down, y'all hear a big crack as this wolf just kind of like collapses with his hind legs still up in the air. As it just gets broken in half from this chop.
Okay, bye.
Right, all that practice breaking wood.
Spine is very soft.
And after that, I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna look at the wolf that's hiding in the woods.
Okay. All right, Edmund.
Say, come
Is
at
that
me.
wolf in the woods the only one left?
No.
No, there's
one
one
right
more
in front of
beside you and Draw.
Literally in front of you.
I'm gonna. Other people have already hit that one though.
Yes, everything has been hit.
Knowing that kind of my allies are coming around me and some of our deeper fighters are focused on helping me, what it seems like, and Rimdo, I'm going to look at this one over to the side and I'm going to cast a spell I've never cast before, reading from the book, kind of like, well, I hope this works. And I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
You have cast it once.
On
Did I do it in the monastery?
Yes.
On
You-
this
you-
guy?
we'll hold
Well,
it.
I've never casted it at something.
Okay.
So I know what it does against a wall.
It burns it sometimes.
What are you casting
And
it
kind
with?
of flipping through, I'm going to, seeing Drawl kind of do this before, I'm going to make it an acid orb.
Okay.
Because I know that's something similar to what he secretes with his claws.
Mm.
So, does a, yes, I imagine it will. It's 18 hit?
Yes.
Alright, so he,
And this is the one in the woods?
yes. Ooh. 13 acid damage to this boy.
All right, as you throw this acid ball of energy towards this wolf, you see the fur just kind of steam off and just this burnt hair smell come from it as this acid just kind of leaks into the body and it starts yelping this terrible, terrible cry as it goes straight to the ground.
Melting wolves.
If anyone's curious, I did it like Reptile, like his little, from
Nice.
that little force ball he does.
Imagine that was terrifying for us to watch.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sitting back, just like,
Oh.
I just want her, like, snap his spine. He's like, what?
Melting
You guys
his
are
skin
hardcore.
to one other wolf.
All right, Remdo, it's your go.
Stand up.
And stand up.
And
Let's take the last wolf hostage.
Bring us to her later.
as I move over, Draw, you got any last words? Kind of
You're not
hinting if,
flanking.
if Draw wants to talk, but
Yeah, I'll say, well, it looks like now you're prey.
Oh, that's good.
You have an attack
Does
advantage
the
right
wolf
now.
say anything?
So he understands that.
Right.
We'll see if he has time to say anything.
yeah, with him saying pray at the end, Rimdill's slicing away.
Do you say it normally or do you say it in the wolf speech?
I say it in the wolf speech.
Okay, so you don't understand what he said.
It's like a low growl to you.
I just give like a head tilt and then swing away.
All right.
19 to hit.
It's
I don't think
9 this time.
all right. How do you do this?
Nine.
Slice and dice.
Shish kebab.
Shish kebab.
Oh.
Through the...
straight
Through
through.
the butt!
Well,
through the mouth.
It happens.
No, he's standing behind him. He couldn't.
is.
He's behind
It
him.
would be
So-
she's not wrong.
Shish
Unfortunately, she's
So
correct.
as this short sword just goes straight, kind of through the back thigh and up through the top of the backbone of this
Sounds
thing.
better than the other way.
Yeah.
You're just.
I'll say like, I feel like we've been here before, and I'm gonna grab it with my claws and pull it off his sword.
Is this like a thing you guys are working on?
Rim draw.
Control.
Hopefully not much longer.
All right. As you're now sitting there, the howls from earlier don't seem to come. It seems a lot quieter now,
Alright,
except for the burning wolf in the corner that you can hear sizzling away.
I'll do like one last loud howl, like warning nothing else to come near us.
Okay. As you howl, nothing responds.
Sweet.
I'm gonna kind of like inspect where my wounds should be from that first hit.
You feel like a bite mark that's healed over.
Yeah.
It's like a scar that's.
Is it actually scarred though, or is it like?
You look
From
at
the
it, you
first
see
one's probably.
it's like a red mark almost at this point. Like it's definitely
like a
something it should
sunburn
be. Yeah,
shape.
almost.
Okay.
I do have a wound, so I'm going to
Yeah, I'm out.
kind of like healing word myself.
Okay.
Kind of holding it.
Does anybody else have any wounds?
I feel fine.
Me too.
Still hurting a little
No,
bit.
scratch on me.
I haven't been with it.
I think a nice rest might help me.
So I think I'm gonna start kind of gathering the wolves and put them in a little pile.
Okay. So you start just dragging wolves around.
If I see her doing that, I'll. Oh no. Unseen servant can only do 5 pounds, or is
5
that
pounds.
It's 5.
5.
Unseen servant will kind of clean up the camp, I guess. Not the bodies, but anything that got knocked over,
Okay.
the fire, the tents, any kind of, any stuff that got rustled up in the fight.
Yeah, it's not a much, but it cleans up whatever needs to be cleaned up.
Yeah.
Can I borrow someone's dagger real quick? I think I dropped mine a couple days back. I haven't needed it since, but
I'm the
I'm
only
gonna need
one
it for
with the
this.
dagger right now, so I will hand over the ruby dagger.
I'm gonna like take the hilt and knock out one of the teeth of the white wolf and
Okay.
put it in my pocket, and then I'm gonna start like cutting its fur off, like skin it, like leather work kind of.
Okay, roll me a survival check.
A 21.
Okay. So you spend about 2 hours skinning this thing, but it is skinned beautifully. And you have a very nice grayish white pelt.
Can I, because in the pre
I'll give you the dagger back.
in the pre-sessions, Drawl and Edmund came across an albino alligator. Can I inspect and see if this is also albino, or if it's like a different whole species?
Roll a either nature or animal handling, your choice.
18.
For which one?
Nature.
Okay. Just looking at the body itself, you notice that white alligator didn't have any color except for the white on it, and it was more lacking any pigment, like it was drawn out of it. Like even the nails that you think you saw from a distance were lacking color. This actually has some like grays mixed in, and it's actually not a albino that you can tell.
Okay. I'll say, although it's quite similar to that alligator that we encountered with the all-white pigment, white wolves themselves are not very rare, different species and things like this. I believe this one was just perhaps a bit older, and I'll like kind of be inspecting the eyelids too, and like the eyes of the wolf.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's an alligator or a crocodile. I think what we got near us are crocodiles.
Oh yes, I'm sorry about that. Mixed up.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Honestly, I just wanted the pelt, and I'm gonna like kind of find some sticks and kind of start flaying it outwards near the fire.
Okay.
And go
Start
like
drying
into
out,
some
good.
like tanning kind of.
And I'll press
Process.
vegetation, any kind of blood to help him do that too, just while we're talking.
All right. With his help, you can easily get everything set up and dry it out pretty good.
Cool.
So what do we need to do sleep-wise?
I need to sleep because I'm still at a point of exhaustion.
How far were we into our shift when that kind of happened?
Not
Maybe an hour.
I don't even think we really started.
Yeah.
Not really.
And y'all are first shift?
Yeah, we normally are.
Okay, so we'll just all start our day an hour later.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so we'll continue our stuff, I guess.
Well, I gotta finish setting this up, getting it ready. I want it to be all dried out in the next couple days. So I'll take it with me and keep the process up. But I'll take first watch to kind of finish this out like we normally do anyway.
All right, so y'all go throughout the night, do your watches. Throughout the watches, nothing seems to happen throughout the night. Morning comes, and the pelt seems pretty dried out by the morning. It's not perfectly tan, but it is, with what you have, it's pretty good.
I'm sure with
Especially with
prestidigitation,
yeah.
sped that whole process up.
Yeah.
Magic.
All right. You lose your 1 exhaustion point from your long rest.
Yay!
All right, and go ahead and mark off your 2 rations from the long rest as well. All right. And y'all are now early morning. There's a little bit of dark clouds over. It's really overcast, but you can definitely tell it's morning.
I'll get up and prepare a little breakfast.
Okay.
Thanks.
Alright. So, Rena prepares breakfast in the morning as she's up way before everyone else. But after breakfast, what would you like to do?
So we kind of stopped not even midway to Parvus.
It's only like a day and a half.
Because we were going to Humlum, or Humulum.
Humulum, yep.
Left Humulum. So we left there, and now we're kind of halfway to Parvus. So I think if we want to finish out our journey there.
It's like a day and a half journey because we made it before.
Right, and I think we took like half a day.
Yeah.
So we'll take the full day today
Going to Humulum? Okay.
to go to Parvus.
Yeah, we just
Parvus, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So, you guys start walking through. Roll me a d12.
All of us?
One of you. Just one.
I will.
Oh, okay.
5.
5.
So close, almost like. She's too fast.
Alright.
Those monk reflexes.
On the journey by, it is a very quiet road. Eventually you catch up with a guy in a wagon. He's got 2 mules carrying the wagon, and he's got
R.I.P.
what looks like a lot of grain and wheat, like basic rations and supplies. If you want to do anything with him, you're welcome to, but it doesn't seem to anything happen.
TNT favorite guy on the
Kind of
wall.
ignore us.
He just kind of nods as you pass him.
So he's coming from Parvus.
No. You're catching up to him. He's going really slow because of the cart, so you can pass him.
So he's not coming from Parvus. I don't think there's anything you can learn about him. So keep walking.
Yeah,
If you want to, you can, but I'm
I'm
not.
not saying anything. You can.
I'll let it be. I can say that.
I guess we'll do our stuff at the book.
I'm fixing it.
Yeah, let's work on translating the book.
Yeah.
Let's be prioritized here.
Yeah.
I was so distracted. Normally I would talk, but we're just getting the juicy stuff.
That's right.
Alright. Keep walking.
Okay. Yeah, let's just keep moving. Because we've already had this, so we know that we'll be there in like a couple hours.
So what can you guys tell us about Parvus to make conversation on the road?
Well, I think Rundle should take this one.
Yeah.
Oh, champion of Parvus.
Champion, does that mean y'all had an arena there?
Yeah.
Not quite the one that we had before. This was more just like an outlined area, kind of in the center of
Like
town.
a sandpit
More
kind
of
of
a
deal.
pit.
Yeah, it was just like some sand in a circle.
Less formal.
There's still guards up there that'll shoot you.
No,
Oh, I like it better already than the city.
Yeah.
The guards are actually inside. They'll still shoot you.
Oh, never mind.
Did you experience anything strange or magical while you were there?
I mean, outside of them finding me,
Nothing. Well, and the guild was there as well. The Ruby Guild? Do they have a foundation or?
Don't think they're ones to have a formal building, so
Surely they must meet somewhere.
they do on the dock with this guy.
That was a ship.
That's it. That's the extent of our knowledge.
there's a little bit of like a ship show, and
Oh, Joe.
This whole thing kind of sounds like a big ship show.
and so I had dinner with the lovely lady that you met before.
It was a date.
It was a date. He paid.
It's hard to get a word
Did
in
you pay?
sometimes.
I didn't know you paid.
I didn't pay.
He didn't pay.
Well, kind of did. Yeah, so I had the dinner, and then after that, we sort of just left. Like I thought, because I won, Miss Ruby found me, and then had dinner, and we kind of left shortly after that. So
Well,
not too much to.
not too much to go off of.
It doesn't seem like we know very much about this lady. I mean, obviously we can't trust her, but I think our main goal needs to be find a regime.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, if we find Razine, hopefully we can stop what's going on.
Sounds like a plan.
So we're walking.
We're walking.
Yep.
Walking and talking.
All right.
Talking and walking.
So about halfway through your journey, it starts to drizzle a little bit.
Ugh,
Anyone bring umbrellas?
rain. Do umbrellas even exist?
Probably
yet?
not.
I'll see what.
Would you
I like
consider an
ponchos.
umbrella a trinket?
No. All right.
It doesn't
Poncho,
bother me if it's just drizzling.
waxy
It's just a drizzle. It's not really. It's enough to get you like damp on shoulders and head. But
Just enough to be
it's not going to
uncomfortable.
be.
I
So.
would like to formally remind the DM that I specified my cloak be waterproof, so
Mhm.
it was specified in the
Paid extra for
Yeah, I'll
that.
pull
I
my
did
head
pay
up.
for that.
Okay. All right. So by the time you get close to Parvus, you start to see this rip in the sky, almost similar to the one you saw in
We need this.
Aussie Room.
It's still a big guy.
But
I don't like that.
instead of a dark inside with shadows moving around, it seems almost bright with a sunshine
Is that
Coming
better?
through the crack?
through the crack.
I do say, is that better?
As y'all are looking at this, roll perception.
I'm good with that. I'm gonna give myself guidance.
16.
I care.
It's a 9.
19.
19.
19? 8. So you two hear almost hoof prints behind you.
Behind us?
Behind you.
Okay.
As you turn, you see this horse with like a man body
Oh.
Hold up.
approaching you.
Wait.
Horse body, man top.
Oh.
So it's in.
Oh.
Yes.
That's in.
Have any of us ever seen
Yeah, are we aware of
I've-
that?
probably
You've read stories, but that's
Definitely
the
never seen this before.
extent of it.
But I know they're
Y'all have
real,
not
right?
even-
Like, I know them as a race, just not what I've encountered.
You've known them as fairy tale.
Oh, so like not even.
Yeah,
the
you
race of the world.
they've been written about in the past, but years and years ago, and they've
Sword is coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I'm not too happy about this.
as you have the sword out, you see him reach behind his back, and you
I'll
see
say,
this
"No,
extreme
no."
longbow.
Oh, no,
Put that away.
it's fine. It's fine.
You ran up on us.
He was just behind us. I don't think he was running up on us, but I'm sorry. I've only read about your kind. I thought, well, things are strange nowadays.
And what is in front of us?
Please explain.
Are you, sir, a centaur?
If that's what you call us.
What do you call yourself? I don't want to be rude.
I am Raphael.
Raphael. That is your name, then.
Yes.
Well, it's lovely to meet you. We mean no harm. And I'll kind of edge everyone down if they're holding weapons or anything. And if you would do the same, out of
My
kindness,
claws
sorry.
go back in, but my eyes are
His
like.
bow goes to his side.
Okay.
He doesn't hold it up, but he's got an arrow in one hand and bow to the side. And when you say bow, like you thought bows were big, this is a long bow, probably about 8 feet long.
How does he carry that thing?
He is also like the size of the largest horse you've ever seen, with a Goliath-sized torso.
Somebody's ever come to
Okay.
Big boy.
Yeah.
Raphael,
Raphael.
we're looking for people to come with us to fight in the arena. Is that something you're interested in?
Is this a threat?
Quite the opposite. When the ants kind of work together, they kind of form colonies that you can join on.
What are these ants you speak of?
In a team, help me please. I should have shut kid on that shit. I'm very nervous.
Sorry. We were just wondering, are you from this area or from this world?
I'm not sure where I am.
Well, that I can help you with. You're approaching the town of Parvus.
I was there. These people like you rushed at me with these weapons of sort. I ran.
Yes, well, believe that, I'm not sure where you're from, but there are none of your kind here.
I see that.
May be a bit scary to some people considering what's been happening.
What has been happening?
I'll like gesture to the rift in the sky. There seems to be some sort of...
Yes, I fell.
You are from this rift.
What is this rift?
I have no idea, actually, but that's what we're trying to figure out.
It's the only thing that's different.
Are you
From
saying-
where I'm from, which is days from here, a week from here, so we had something similar happen, but shadow emerged from the rift. Evil beings.
There's no direct evil where I'm from.
Well, this could be good news then, if you are from some sort of rift that balances out the darkness, then that would surely make you an ally. If you wish, but seemingly you have very few, if not any, right now.
No, I want to go home, but every time I get close, I've been stabbed by some fork-looking thing.
Yes. I'll, I guess... Well, do you have any ability to get back up there, or to home?
I saw that structure over there as he points through and you see like a rooftop. But I don't know if I can jump that high.
I'm afraid I do not know your individual capability, but I find that very hard to believe that you could get that high. Now,
If you're looking to go back and inspect the tear in the sky a little more closely, we could offer to help protect you from anyone who tries to harm you in the city.
or at least vouch for you as someone who means no ill harm, if that is the case.
No harm. Unless you harm me.
We will not harm you.
I'm going to create a good berry, or a few, and pass one to Evan, and pass one to Arene, and pass one to each other person in the party, and then pass one to him. And I'm going to eat mine as I give it to him.
Yes, these should make
Also,
you feel much better. I'm
As
not
he
sure
picks
if
it up,
you
it's
find
like
anything-
so small in his hand. What is this berry?
Oh, it should make you feel a little bit better. I'm sure you haven't eaten since you've been down here.
Oh, my belly feels full. What is that made of? What do you call that?
I just call it full berries.
Full berry.
Nom noms.
I understand.
And I sort of follow his gestures, whatever he's doing. I'm terrified. I do not like this.
I understand.
This makes sense. Yes.
And I'm looking around to the rest of the party with eyes as help.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
You've noticed he's put his arrow back. He's just holding his bow now.
I'm still sort of inch behind Remdo, not quite hiding behind him, but I'm definitely letting him take the lead on this one.
What are y'all?
Well, I am something called a human.
I am an elf.
We have elves.
You do.
Yes.
Very nice.
Do they look like her?
No. They change.
They change.
Yes.
To what?
It is currently, flowers are blooming, and, the ice is now going away, and fruit is growing. So they're more colorful, and this color close to something similar to this, as he points to a tree.
Planting season.
I'm very confused.
Yeah.
He's referring to seasons.
Are you talking about elks?
I believe he's saying the elves
What does
change
it-
their appearance according to the weather or the seasons.
Sounds more like trees.
Well, it's a
Elm,
different word.
perhaps?
I don't know what this is.
Could be elm.
Could be tree elf.
Well,
Maybe.
you don't look like a tree. I think he's.
Do you have other beings with ears like mine?
Yes.
Yes, he's familiar with
Quite
an elf.
distinctive.
It's
Yes.
just quite a different race or
Some
world.
kind of.
I've just never heard of elves that change with the season. I'm a wood elf, so
Certainly.
I should know.
You'd think it'd be the one.
You think?
Yeah, you would think so.
Have you ever heard of a centaur? These rifts are clearly drawing out different beings from worlds not from ours. There's no shadow people where we're from.
Even if his goal is to close the rift, and that's our goal to close the rift, you think we should maybe
Big
So,
boy horseman.
Raphael?
He's familiar with
Fall.
an elf.
Fall.
Raphael,
Yes.
got
I
it.
didn't know.
Raphael, but without the
Raphael.
So would you like us to accompany you into the city?
Yeah, you would think so.
What is this city?
The group of buildings that the sky opened up over.
Clearly,
Where you originally came down.
That's a city?
The city is on the ground. It is the buildings that are there.
Okay. Fullberry's good.
we'll
Don't be
keep
one-on-one.
walking.
I like cast it again and hand him all 10.
I'll save for tomorrow. I'm full.
It
Can you
was-
hold for me?
Do you not have a bag or anything?
I take them back and like just look at it and I'm like,
So many berries.
I have a bag.
stuff them in my pockets.
I have a coat.
They're already in my pocket.
Okay.
Well, I'll.
There's like a couple squished ones probably. Okay. So he immediately has his bow out with arrow again, walking like with y'all. And he's definitely kind of like walking slow and looking really closely in every direction while going towards the city.
I'll walk right beside him and like have my spear out and like in solidarity.
Relative to our heads, like where is his size?
Your heads are probably at the top of his butt.
Oh,
Okay, keep it going.
Full ass look.
So if I go to talk to him, I'm looking right at his belly button. Look down here.
Yeah.
Where his belly button is.
You're kind of looking at the part where the horse turns into the man.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
the belly button's like another.
I would like to walk on his other side.
the
I would like
horse's
to
belly
make-
button or the man's?
It's a
The
mixture of
horse's
that
belly
point.
button's underneath.
Exactly.
I would like to have small talk with the horseman here.
No.
Raphael,
No.
got any family?
Okay.
What were you expecting?
I don't know.
2 sons, 4 daughters, 3 wives.
Impressive.
This man's
Lucky man.
procreating.
Continuing the cycle.
So, how old are you?
Many, many moons.
Like,
Like, you're gonna guesstimate. Like 20, 25 moves?
Much more. We don't count moons, but I've seen many hundreds.
And how many years would you estimate as many hundred moons?
well, the moon comes out every night, so at the very least, about 100 days, or at the most, if he means full moons, it happens once, sometimes twice a month, so 100 months,
He said many hundred.
probably about.
Can I like look at his human half and kind of guesstimate an age?
If you looked at his human half, he looks about mid-age.
40.
I'd assume the upper part of him has ages similar to a human, from what I can tell.
He's just looking at y'all for a second as y'all talk.
For more
And
conversation.
just looks ahead
As we're
and
walking.
ignores.
So that's cool. How's the family?
Family is doing well.
Did they come down as well?
No. I went to look at this thing and fell
Oh.
through this.
Was this on the ground?
Yes.
Are you from the heavens?
No.
Is there any sort of magic where you come from?
And I'll do a puff of sparks with.
Yes.
Do you hold any of these capabilities yourself?
I do not.
Can you show us right where you came down? Because obviously it wasn't that.
Yes.
It dropped you here and then went up?
Dropped me. I fell from that and hit ground somewhere in that area as he's looking towards the city.
We're gonna find like a huge crater.
I'm looking at him and then I'm like, I look back to the group and like, I don't know that walking into the city with this thing is a really good idea.
Did the fall harm you in any way?
He looks down, you can see like a little scruff mark on his leg. That's it.
Quite a long distance, are you? Would you consider your abilities strong enough to resist a fall from that height normally?
I've learned to fall in certain ways. We jump great distances.
So what happened after you fell?
Things like you came up at me.
People.
People like you came up at me. Talking weird ways, screaming. One poked me with a big pokey stick.
Mm-hmm.
And
Kind of like this, and I'll show him my spear.
with 3 heads. And
I thought I'm gonna kind of look around him and see if I can see like, wounds.
there's minor scratches.
Okay.
You know, I'm still figuring out my new custom cup with
Yes.
the name on it.
Plug. Arnie.
Hurrying.
As we're walking, I'm gonna take out as I'm feeling more comfortable around him, and I'm keeping a good bit of distance, so I'm walking and back.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out that wolf pelt and start fastening on little leather straps onto the arms and where the bottom half is, kind of making it into almost like a cloak.
Okay. Roll me a survival check for that.
And I do have leather workers tools.
Okay.
20. Oh, actually, with my bonus, it is a 26.
All right. So
Nice bonus.
Well, that was his job.
Well, that was his job.
So
Definitely gonna be a lie.
you're fastening these on pretty well. Just using kind of pieces of this pelt, I'm assuming, for the straps itself.
Yeah, leftover scraps
Yeah.
from the wolf itself, and have some rope, and maybe I'll cut off some of my bedroll. You kind of use what I have
Yep.
on hand.
So after making that, it's going to take you more than just a couple times here and there, and a little bit more than just this one go, but it's starting to come together though.
Sweet.
Now, he all of a sudden stops. And you're on the edge of this. You can probably get to the city in a quick burst of speed at this point. But he stops on this road, I'll stay here.
Well, maybe it's better we kind of check out what's going on in there first. If you stay here, we'll come back and kind of...
We'll let the townsfolk know that you mean no harm and you are simply a victim in this.
Yes, this. I'll be in these woods, as he just gestures to the...
Is there a certain sound or something you want us to make to let you know it's safe to come out?
Well, I'm happy to stay here. And you guys could give me a signal.
Maybe a little bit longer than just a few moments, We've got to convince them that, this thing's okay.
I'm fine passing time with meditation.
Okay.
Better to not leave anyone alone as well. So.
Y'all think I should stay, or Renee?
I can handle myself. I am the champion, after all.
I believe it. You hit me once.
I have business in the city, so I would prefer to go into the city.
Yes, I would like to talk to. I think this was there. I would like to talk to whatever elders the town has.
Okay.
Normally I would stay, but I look up and I'm like, I think I'll go in the city.
All right. So, just the two. You and the centaur stay behind in the woods? you 5 start walking into the city or town.
You know what I'm looking for.
All right, and we're gonna end episode 10 there.
Yeah.
You're all level 10.
Nice!